Hey everybody, so something that was highlighted in the general public from our Witchcraft 101 ritual that they had thrown on Sunday was a basic practice that we taught within our Witchcraft 101, but we noticed not everybody else had practiced out and about, and that was center grounding and shielding. So center grounding and shielding helps keep you centered in, get rid of all the excess energy, gather yourself, and then also shield and protect yourself from other outside things that would be affecting you, psychic vampires, other beings, whatever that might be. And it's a very simple process, but it's overlooked. There's not many books that talk about that whole entire process. And it's something that I kind of wanted to touch base on because it's not that hard. There's a couple different ways you can do it. If you kind of are a little bit more like the Irish Celts, the way that my one mentor had taught about that was visioning and seeing yourself in your own body. So feeling your bones, your feet touching the floor, and the clothes on your back, the air as it comes in and out of your lungs, the heartbeat and the blood flowing through you, and seeing and envisioning all those elements within and centering yourself that way. The other way that we teach it within our Witchcraft 101 is actually kind of like a 3-step process. So it's going to be envisioning all the energy in and around yourself and going through your body, and then taking that energy and then folding it in on itself over your feet, up past your ankles, your knees, up past your hip, and then putting that into a ball in the center of your being. And then starting at your fingertips, rolling the energy in on itself over your hands, your elbows, up past your shoulders, and then putting all that energy in the same ball that's in the center of your being. Once you have all that energy gathered up there, start on the top of your head and then roll that energy in on itself all the way down past your forehead, your eyes, nose, chin, and then put that all in there. Any residual energy that's flowing around, gather that up and put that in the same ball. Once all the energy is gathered up, send a tendril down through the earth, down and tap into one of the water veins. If you're in Florida, water veins are nice and cooling, or you can send down to the earth's core to allow the earth's core energy to cleanse and purify. And as that water or as that lava starts to cleanse and purify, it starts to grow brighter and brighter white until you can no longer look at it. Once it's so brightly white that you can no longer look at it, you pull that tendril back up through the earth and then back into your body, and then allow the energy to flow down your legs, down your arms, and that helps cleanse and purify anything that would be against your highest good, or anything excess stress or whatever that might be, your anxiety, and it helps get all that stuff taken out. And then once you have that all centered and grounded, now you can go on to shielding. So shielding, what we like to teach them is a bubble around them, and it's kind of like having a second layer of skin. Now that bubble, you start to feed the energy into it and you inflate it. And as it inflates, it's like a bulletproof glass bubble that's around you. You can still see everybody, you can still interact with people, but you don't have to worry about being cut off completely because you still have interaction. A steel cage around you kind of blocks you off completely and you can't interact with other people. Now, once you have that bubble kind of going in, then you can feed that energy out into it and get that bubble to go nice and bright white. And anything that is negative, not for your highest good, anything that's stressful and anxiety, as it tries to come through that bubble, it gets burned away. And you can utilize that in the grocery store, going into meetings, whatever it might be. And it is fun once you get that whole practice down. When you're going through the store, you can make that bubble a little bit bigger. And then as you're coming down the aisle, people will automatically move out of their way, so that way you can come through before you even get there and before they even realize that you're fully behind them. So this is a little bit of a tip, and hopefully this has helped you out. If you have anything that was a little bit of questions or anything like that, put that down in the comments below. And if there is another type of practice or something you wanted to look at, we'll put that in the next one. And like, share, the whole deal. I'll see you around.